He's annoying at first. He's very much like I just asked what is this stuff in curiosity. He's like, oh, this stuff. Like I just agreed to join your operation not more than a minute ago.
I mean, I won't lie. If I was there in real life, I'd be like, "Wow, you're the biggest of a-holes. I don't like you." But like doing it through a video game, I'm like, "Oh, I like this guy."
Fiorentina.
Man, all of that was in his memory.
No, it's rebuilding it. It's technically wherever Ezio's been is in his DNA.
Yeah, but it would have to be based off of his own memories. And so what you're telling me is that he knows every single inch of the city.
He was born and raised there.
In the age of 50. We're born and raised in a city. I don't remember every inch of it.
I can definitely try.
Although they didn't have video games, so they probably had to. Insieme! You're the one who started this.
Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. The Ere de Pazzi slanders my family's name and forces his own miseries upon us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense!
Oh, that's right, Depazzi. I remember this guy. He looks like Farquaad if he was taller.
Just talking about you. Surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble. Godardo. Afraid to handle things yourself.
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Oh God.
Uccidetelo!
Well, I mean, this was before mother jokes were invented. Oh, get ready. Get ready for the same scar that 3 different people have in the same place.
Somehow it hit his right side of the face. And he held his left side. Hiya!
Remember, this was in the time of infinite L2 to lock on. That's a little weird, isn't it?
No. I guess I wouldn't know. I haven't played a lot of the Assassin's Creed games, but...
Well, I think it's more of like recent standards, because recent standards, R3 has been used to lock on a lot. In the video games I've been playing, at least. You lock on with R3 and then you move R3 to the left or right to switch targets. I feel like that's happened in a lot of games.
Federico! What are you doing here?
I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight.
And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get
Man,
arrested.
so this is going to be great when we have a family of assassins. Me, big brother, dad, maybe my sister.
Why you gotta do that? You know what happens. You're just being mean.
I mean, can you tell me that wouldn't be an honest... Like, I know that they had to do what they had to do for the story, but are you telling me honestly that you think that it wouldn't have been cool to have become assassins with your brother? And then, like, learn the ways of the assassins through your brother and all that? And your family? Basically start off in a brotherhood situation? You're gonna die. No way. You're one hit from death.
Fall back! Fall back!
That's Sasuke.
Hold on.
What?
Was that Yuri?
Yeah. No, that's Yuri. You're right, that's Yuri.
Let the doctor
I
decide.
have to look it up.
Wait, is Yuri Sasuke?
Besides, I've no
Yuri
money for
Loco.
this
Yeah.
doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Give me some florins then.
His name is Depazzi.
Say it.
Search them. There's bound to be something in the pockets.
This is where it teaches you how to lose.
Mm. Yeah, that is. That's Yuri Lowenthal.
I beat up all of these guys to get...
I'm sorry, I just like that you had the option to just... You can gentle push the air.
to have to get enough money.
I think if you hold it, just keep holding it and then walk over, it'll automatically start it. That's at least what I remember. I don't know if that was a glitch or something, but I remember that in the old games. So you loot and then keep holding the button. and then move to the next person. Why are you not trying this?
I am.
No, I'll keep holding it. Loot them,
There
and
was
then
nobody over there. That's why I left.
kill them.
I can't.
Throw them over the water. Do it!
Which kills them, by the way, because none of them know how to swim.
You're throwing your own people?
What's up?
You're throwing your own people.
I don't know what you're talking about. This guy's dead. I'm only throwing the people who are alive. Which I guess is our people. Alright, let's leave. Oh no, you're still alive.
Ooh, access the database.
Ezio's older brother and the eldest auditore, Federico, entered the Medici Bank as a clerk when he was 19. However, the bank logs indicate he mostly dicked around rather than actually working. One entry goes into detail, and 1475, a bag of gold florins went missing. After panic struck the bank, the elder auditore approached Francesco Sassetti with a smile and revealed the location of the bag, which had been hidden on the rooftop. If he weren't the son of Giovanni Auditore, I'd speak to Lorenzo de Medici and have him put in the stocks. Unsurprisingly, Federico was moved from the bank shortly after his 20th birthday. Well, that explains a lot.
I actually like, because I don't know if they kept doing it. I know they did it for the Ezio games, but I don't know if they kept doing it later on. I like how the codex entries in this game are entered from the perspective of Sean.
Rebecca.
Sean.
Is it
Because Sean? Yeah, Sean's the one doing the codex. That's what he said. This stuff. So Sean updates all the codex stuff. So it's written from his perspective, which is why I think it's actually really interesting.
Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
We're fine.
Alright. Oh my god, that's right. I remember. You'd have to go to... Oh wait, no, you have medicine in this game. Or was that Brotherhood? I'm remembering. Oh, I'm starting to remember. This game's free running. You remember 1, how bad 1 was on PC?
No.
In PC, I'm probably over-exaggerating. It's hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
But,
Were you waiting for me to comment on that?
yes, because I knew you would. So, if I remember correctly, in 1, you had to do Control, Shift, and another button, and space bar, in order for you to climb. Control was to make you access the running. Shift was able, Control was to move forward. Shift was able to access running, and then space was to actively climb. So you would have to hold down 3 different buttons along with the arrow keys. And move the mouse around. Like, it was the most uncomfortable, like, I remember getting, like, carpal tunnel as a child.
This way.
Access, database. What does he have to say about this?
Diagrams of the human body and printing press influenced Renaissance medicine greatly, which had in turn been influenced by Arabic medicine during the Middle Ages. During the 15th century, science had already begun a slow climb toward becoming more relevant and spirituality in the field of healthcare. After the plague ravaged Europe in 1350, many doctors dressed in special plague gear to treat patients to prevent contamination. They wore a cape coated in wax and a primitive gas mask in the shape of a beak.
Oh, that's actually cool. It had a comment from Rebecca on there.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
$200 he made you get, and you only spent 40.
Up for
No,
a little race,
we had
eh?
360.
To where?
He made us spend $200.
Roof of that church.
You don't want the smoke. You don't want this smoke.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke.
1, 2, 3.
Run.
Like competition.
Run.
Baby brother still
Run.
has much to learn.
Yep, he does.
I
Because I'm
almost
pretty
feel
sure-
bad about this.
You're almost sure what?
No shame in failure, brother.
Come on,
Oh,
then.
that's
This way.
right.
Where
This
you
game's
going?
finding us actually
You'll see.
garbage.
What? I won the race.
Yeah, but this is what the older brothers do. You won the race, but now we're going to be like, all right, and now we keep going. Come on, you're behind. We added a different leg of the race you never told about.
Oh, I can't jump either.
Yeah, you have to get a glove for that.
It is a good
You
life.
have to get equipment that lets you do that. You also get to get equipment that allows you to jump, like, higher than
Never
normal.
change.
Otherwise, you
They
can't
never
climb up every
change
building in
us.
the game. I will say I miss these.
Intro sequences?
The intro sequence of like the person like having a conversation and then they look over the entire city.
That's what the
With this
Ezio
music.
lineage did with the games.
All right.
That's what they did really well.
Enough of that. We
Especially
really
with
should
the
get
third
going.
one
Let's
with
go.
Revelations.
Like
What?
it's not a movie, but like cinematography and like the art direction in these games.
Ezio. Let Christina
love it.
sleep.
There will be time enough for that later.
Ah.
Alright.
God, the Christina story always makes me sad.
Oh yeah, I have to synchronize.
Okay, get ready for this noise. You're gonna hear it many times.
So it's Vieri. Better hide.
Keep
No,
looking.
you could take them.
He couldn't have gotten far.
Yeah, but I don't have enough money for the doctor. Keep looking couldn't have gotten far. We are so far away from where we were fighting. What was that?
He tripped.
Don't even have to hide. Alright.
Oh wait, in this game, oh no, I remember that also happened in 4. Man, there's a lot of things in these games that I didn't like. Now that they're not in the new games, and one of them is that the guards on the roof that don't want you climbing the roof.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you can climb walls, you can climb buildings, but if you climb them, you'll get in trouble.
Oh, I have to go down. Okay.
Christina!
Who's there? Oh, Ezio. I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
That's how
Indeed.
it'll take. Oh god, that's what it actually says.
Oh, and she agreed. Oh,
Yes, it did.
poor guy.
Who plays? Oh, this is also Nolan North.
I don't think it is.
It sounds like him.
It doesn't to me. Where is she?
Oh, that came out wrong when he said turn around. Turn around. It's literally turn around. Keep turning. You just turn. See?
God damn it, Ezio.
It sounded like him. Who plays Ezio then? It would make sense if it was him, right? Wouldn't it? If he played
Not me.
Desmond.
You would need a serious accent.
Ezio.
He's done a lot of voices.
Yay!
You-
Make me have second watch this sex scene,
You don't have
and
to-
not only do that, participate in it.
You have to press X multiple times. X, 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 X. X. It's like Kingdom Hearts. Press triangle to win.
That's someone's daughter. Ezio, no.
She would have to be. You do understand that, right?
Yes.
If she was no one's daughter.
Elia, your tutor will be here soon.
Christina!
My daughter, is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere!
Yeah.
Yee-dawggy!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa! Now!
That's
But
really
he hasn't done anything wrong. Why would the guards try and arrest you? You haven't done anything wrong.
I think it's because he's very high up.
Oh, he's wealthy in the city, maybe.
Probably.
Or maybe it's his own
Have me
family
confused with
guards.
someone else.
Maybe he has
She needed some help.
yeah, maybe that's his his territory or something.
I'm
Not territory. That's his villa. What do you call that?
I would
Estate.
say
That's what I was thinking. Maybe that's his estate, and those are his estate guards. But even then, if you have state guards that are willing to like commit open murder in the streets for you,
This is back when if you had enough money, no one cares.
no, that's still the case.
No, not with murder.